Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Tea Time with Mrs. Potts. My name is Emily Jewell. I play Mrs. Potts in the national tour of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, presented by Networks Presentations, and I'm here today with Cameron Bond, who plays Gaston in our show.
Hello.
Cameron, will you just introduce yourself to everybody and tell them where you went to school, blah, 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 where you're from?
Okay.
You're giggling. He's nervous.
I'm nervous. My name is Cameron Bond. I grew up in San Diego, California. The university I went to was Azusa Pacific, which is a small school in East Los Angeles County.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated in 2013, and I was a business administration major.
Right.
And then was living in Los Angeles this past year, and now I'm on tour.
Well, let's talk about that. How did you get on tour then, since you don't have a background in theater in terms of education?
So I did grow up doing theater.
Mm-hmm.
I have two older sisters, and I kind of naturally got dragged into it because my parents could drop us off all at the same place. And so I did theater, but it was just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I went to college, I just did a couple of the shows at the university, and I always loved theater. And then I was working in a business job, and I saw that the longer I waited, the harder it would be to leave business and actually pursue theater.
Totally.
So then I just, on a limb, literally cold auditioned for a couple of regional houses in LA at 3D Theatricals in La Mirada, and I got them both. And so then I quit my day job, and then right after that I auditioned for Beauty and the Beast, and I got that. So now I'm rewriting my path of what I'm doing with my life.
Awesome.
And, yeah.
That's great. You are from California, like you said, and we are in Canada right now.
Yes, we are.
We had our second week in Canada in Edmonton. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about that? What was that like for you?
Well, this is my first winter, which means first time being in weather that's colder than 50 Fahrenheit consistently. So
how's it going?
It's going okay. I had to buy snow boots for the first time in my life.
These?
I bought
a
heavy coat for the first time in my life as well. And I love jackets, so that wasn't a problem. Yeah, it's as long as you're wearing the proper layers, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But if you forget like a layer or don't have gloves or a beanie, it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Like your lungs hurt when you go outside, which shouldn't. I don't know why people live where it's cold. I don't get it. They don't get it. But Edmonton was lovely. They had a lot of malls, so our hotel had a nearby mall, and you could get everywhere through these tunnel passageways
cool.
on the second floor, which is nice. But we went to the Edmonton Mall, which is the biggest mall in North America. And being from SoCal, I had to go to the indoor water park, which was awesome. So me, the guy who plays Beast and LeFou, spent a good solid 2 hours in an indoor water park. And there's about 17 slides, like a wave pool.
Oh, wow.
It was like a legitimate water park inside, and it was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Cameron, you play Gaston. What is that like? Because he's an iconic Disney villain.
Yeah. It's been a dream role, and I love playing the comedic villain specifically. Mm-hmm. I like playing jokes on myself. That's like I prefer that style. Like Captain Hook's is similar. So it's really rewarding for me. I get fulfilled every show because in Act 1 I get to be goofy, lovable almost Gaston. That gets almost the crowd on his side because he's funny. And then Act 2 I get to fulfill the actual villain of like literally making people hate me.
Right.
And be that pendulum against the Beast. So at first you don't like the Beast and you actually prefer Gaston. You're like, well, he's funny. And then you kind of switch and you hate Gaston and you love the Beast. You learn to love the Beast, just as Belle does.
Aww.
But it's fun. It's a lot more funny of a role than it is in the movie, which is nice.
Yeah.
And it's cool to get. I get a lot of moms after shows.
This is so funny.
It's funny. Because a lot of people don't believe...
that your muscles are real, right?
My muscles are real.
So
I guess, honestly, I think it's like the lighting that makes it like shade more.
Yeah.
So the lights are from above, so it makes my arms look bigger than they are in real life. And so often when I come out the stage door, I'll either get like a passive like, oh, you're not that big, or oh, you look way bigger on stage. I'm like, okay, thanks. And then I also get the lovely moms that are just literally don't say anything, just walk by, and they'll like squeeze my arm and be like, sorry, I had to. Or they'll be like, oh, what have they said? I'm like, or are they real? Like, I must feel for myself. Like, things like that. And so I always...
hilarious.
We'll let them do that. And I also take a picture with their child as well.
You're so nice. Everybody at the stage door, Cameron.
It's fun. Kids like to pose with me in pictures. That makes their day.
Yeah.
Or I'll hold their muscles, act like they're big.
That's cute.
So it's really fun.
So you're having a good time.
I'm having a blast. I love this role.
Good.
And love the cast.
I'm
So
so
it's
glad.
like very fulfilling.
Yeah.
It's the best decision I've ever made is to pursue theater. So I've never been happier in my life. So.
That's great. So Cameron, as this is Tea Time with Mrs. Potts, I do have to ask, what is your favorite kind of tea?
Well, I've been frequenting David's tea. I'm dating a tea connoisseur who's expanding my palate. If you will.
I see.
So currently, my fix is Oolong Supreme. It's a very fine oolong.
Oh, is it?
Natural, not flavored. Premium, if you will.
Premium.
But it's lovely.
Good.
Has a medium caffeine.
Okay.
Not too much.
Not too jittery like when we had our high tea and
Yes,
freaked out.
you won't get the shakes. The flavor, the body's medium. It's fruity, more acidic, but not maybe acidic, but it's lovely.
It's lovely.
Oolong Supreme.
Oolong Supreme is his favorite
it's my
tea.
go-to. Second favorite would be from Tea Leaves. It's a pear green tea.
Ooh.
It's a pear jasmine green tea.
That sounds good too.
I've been drinking that a lot.
Nice. Good.
It's
your
great. It's
tea
not
palette has
artificial
really
flavor
expanded.
either. It's like real pear.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Nice. Good. Well, thank you for being here today, Cameron.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And I'm going to leave them with what I leave them with every week, which is remember there's nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world a bit brighter.
Cheers.
Cheers.